This dress and this blazer, I'm just like, who the fuck is this for?
This is Anna Julie. I'm just in the park. I'm just chilling. Let's go back to the basics. She was saying about a chick from Chevy 7 that in order to get affluential man, they had to go to affluential areas and they had to dress modestly and they had to wear high heels and all that. And for me, she bringing a great thing that she wants to have a guy or a man that actually stay with her, not staying for temporary things. It's just, and having the chemistry, having the communications and all that. Because otherwise, it's going to be transactional. Relationships in 2024 are supposedly transactional. Not only that, but it just turned to the point that it's all about money and it's not about the emotional part, the spiritual part, the feelings of the other person and how to address it correctly. For my example, I really don't like going to affluent restaurants, bars, because it's not for me. I'm not into that world. How can I go into that world without even knowing how that world is? So I like to stick to my own world. Music, punk, classic rock, you name it. Also video games and anime. That's the thing that I get accustomed with. And hopefully I get somebody that actually have the same taste or different tastes and willing to just be with me on certain things like the anime and the Comic Cons and science fiction and all that stuff. Right now I'm in I cannot say relationship, but I can say this is getting better with this person. And we both had a lot of stuff in common. And he always tells me stories about bands and about the story of the different genres of music and his experience. Last week he was telling me that he went to, surprisingly, he went to see a punk band. And it was wild. It was really super wild going on. And I just said to him, I wish I could go with you. Because this is chemistry. Chemistry is getting to know the other person and vibing with the other person and think that, okay, he likes the same things like I did, but I like different things. And he is willing to do that, and I'm willing to do that thing mutually. So the thing about Sheila and the thing about the restaurants and the bars and meeting up with man, I think it's kind of stupid for me. Because I'm not going to be in that freaking world. I'm not into that category. And I really agree with this person too. You had to be yourself in your own skin. You had to be yourself. The best word that he said to me a few months ago when we met, he told me, and I always say, I am weird. I always say I'm weird. And he said, you are not weird. You are unique. And then he gave me a poster that said, don't be basic. That is a good compliment, and I appreciate it. So if you want to adopt the Shiva 7, going to the bars on of the rich places, you can do so, but you have to know how the rich areas are, how to behave, and all that, because you cannot be a ghetto girl going to a high-class bar or a restaurant waiting and pretending to be rich when you have just $1 on your wallet. Anyway, that is all. Missing the Boss is a podcast for women in the 40s, 50s, and beyond. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you listen to it.